The herald angel approached nervously, curtsied again, and took the baby from Mary's trembling hands. The angel's face was transfigured, and forgetting protocol for a second, she held the child to her breast. Then, walking respectfully backwards, she moved to the center of the yard. The sun was going down, and the sky was like molten lava in a duck's egg blue sea. Its ruddy rays cast the still watchful figures in bronze. Gazing upwards, the angel lifted the child in both hands high above her in invocation. The heavens opened, and immediately, high above her, a second sun appeared, far greater than the dying one, pouring down a great pillar of light onto her. The angels on the ledges and rooftops, as one, took flight. They ascended in a slow spiral around the bright pillar, their wings catching the hectic light, a great golden wreath. With the angels flying in salute around it, the light grew brighter and brighter, until it was impossible to see the winged figure frozen at its base. The very universe circled it, with the light as the first flash of creation, the galaxies dancing in a slow adagio from detonation to death. He scrambled up a tree. When he recovered his breath, he peered fearfully down and looked straight into the cold, grey-green eyes of a sheeple. After the wolf had appeared to examine him, she stretched herself up the tree and sniffed him inquisitively. Then, after walking round the tree to get a better look, she settled on her haunches and fixed him with unblinking eyes.
Go away! Go on! Go away! Scat! Shoot!
Certainly not. Now come down here this instant and be eaten.
What? No way!
Unfeeling creature. Here am I with 4 growing cubs to feed, and you won't do a decent thing.
I'm not something to be eaten by you, or your 4 cubs, or anyone. Go away and eat someone else.
Quite frankly, if there was something else to eat, I certainly wouldn't dream of insulting my cubs plate with the likes of you. Unfortunately, there isn't. So do calm down, there's a good little creature. I promise to be gentle as possible, really I do.
Thanks, but no thanks. Sorry about your cubs and all that, but I'm not coming down, so there.
Well, really, this is too bad. Oh well, I will have to find something else for my poor little starving cubs, I suppose. Maybe I'll be lucky to find a dead sparrow or a half-decayed rabbit. Then again, I might not. I should be dread the thought of their disappointed little furry faces when I return with nothing to regurgitate for them. Oh well, they'll probably have to whimper themselves to sleep again.
Oh, shut up, missus. Look, I wouldn't be very good for your cubs anyway. I'm sure you'll find something else tasty to go away and look old enough. I mean, do I look like a good meal?
Frankly, no. You look most unhealthy. In actual fact, you look like a sort of creature who's absolutely riddled with additives and play hell with their cholesterol. You'll probably ruin their teeth. What are you, anyway? Come down a little bit so I can see you. I haven't got my contacts in.
Okay, but no fixed mind. Is that far enough? Take a good look. Am I the sort of person you want your cubs to eat?
Goodness gracious, you're a strange little creature. I've never seen anything like you before. And I've certainly not smelt anything like you before. What on earth are you?
I'm a devil.
A devil? A devil? What is that?
A devil? Oh, it's something you wouldn't really understand.
Oh well, suit yourself. I can't waste time sitting here talking to you. I've got a meal to catch. Don't go away. I might still need you for dessert.
Just then, a pack of wolves entered the clearing, led by his grizzled leader. What's this? What's going on here? Well, hello. What is your name, my dear?
My name is Lupina. We met last summer, remember?
Really? Oh, yeah, of course. And how are you?
You keep your cold wet nose to yourself. I am off season. Anyway, I have cubs right at this moment. Yours, leader, as a matter of fact.
Oh, congratulations. Must pop along and see them sometime.
Yes, you must. But right now, I'm trying to find something to give them. All I can find is that.
Eh? What's that?
That, leader, is precisely what I'm trying to find out.
Very wrong. From distance it's like a large squirrel, but it isn't. Haven't seen anything like it at all. Greymane, you've been round the longest. What do you make of it?
Yes, most interesting. It's got a sort of spiky tail, a bit like a lizard, but it's not a lizard. It's got hooves and a horn like a deer. A deer can't climb trees. It's got no fur at his front end. And his head... Oh dear. Oh dear me.
What's the matter? What are you oh-dearing for?
The face. There's only one kind of animal in these parts with a flat face like that. Humans.
Humans? Are those the animals who...
Yes, my leader, I fear so.
Ah, yes. Well, when you see one, you've seen them all. Can't stand around golfing up trees all day. Lupina! Now where are we all going to see those young cubs of yours?
He's a young cub too. The human, up the tree. He's only a young cub, and I think it's he He's frightened of us.
Is he? Is he? Ha! We'll soon deal with him. You there, human!
Go away!
You see, defiantly inedible as ever.
Oh, by the way, can you eat humans?
It is possible, but not advisable either.
When you lot have quite finished, do I look like a human? Look, horns, a tail, hooves. I'm not human, I'm a devil. And if you eat me, you're all in dead trouble.
And what, pray, is a devil? You're more like a tree goat if there's such a thing.
A devil is a something that torments humans.
Something that torments humans? Torments humans? Torments? Ah! By George, I've got it! You're a flea! A human flea! No wonder humans are bad tempered. Look at the side of it! Oh dearie me! Come down, my parasitic friend. I can assure you we have absolutely no wish to do any harm. If you don't bite us, we won't bite you.
You sure? You promise?
I promise. We wouldn't dream of cutting short such a public-spirited career.
Okay.
So what are you doing here? There are no humans around here for miles.
I've been chucked out of my home.
Oh yeah, well, that's sad. Tell you what, there's a village south of here. It's absolutely full of big, fat, juicy humans. You should be happy there.
Yes, as soon as we finish this most pleasant conversation, I'll go there, bite into pieces.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Go and give 'em hell. Now, Pack, I think I can smell real deer. Let's go and have some lunch. Cheerio, my little fat little flea. Happy hunting.
Nice places, Eden. Nothing like sitting on a branch, having a good scratch. Look at those smug, witty things. Winnihims, whatever. Look at them with their snooty nose up in the air at us. Think there's so much more culture than we yahoos. That should be us, yahoos, Fred. Whatever. Think they're so superior to us. Oh, do us a favour, Kevin. Oh, my banana, while I take a crap. Go for it, mate. Hold it. That's a little. Now, right. Take aim. Ready? Now. Gotcha. Got. And you, mate. Had enough? Now, see. Oh, who's that walking over there? What? On the ground? Yep. Oh, it's that nerd Adam. I get athlete's foot doing that. And who's that bird with him? Oh, that's his tart Eve. God, bit of all right, isn't she? What's he doing down there? I thought she was a bit of a swinger. And he's back to you a bit funny since that bloke in a long dress and a beard started hanging around. Heard he's been offering people their own trees. Look, he's planted one over there. There's sort of round bananas hanging from it. I've heard there's a tree of knowledge of good and evil. What's them? No idea. Didn't know there was any difference, as long as it's fun. What are they doing now? Putting olive leaves over their naughty bits. That's indecent unexposure. Any red-blooded yahoo has his todger dangling on the ground. But the tits have been pixelated out. Oi, mate, you need to get that thing ready. Well, I for one ain't going to eat that fruit who does that to people. I heard there's a thing called an apple, and it's full of apps and stuff. Suppose he thinks he's going to become an egghead, or like them bleeding horses. I heard he's in some kind of search for free will or wisdom or some crap like that. As long as the fruit is organic and high in vitamin C, that's good enough for me. Well, hopefully he's taking out what he's doing. Curiosity killed the cat. Too right. Isn't evolution good enough? Being Yahoo's good enough for me. Who wants to Google something he doesn't understand? Yeah, got to scratch my bum again. Got the banana?
After he had gathered his senses, Littles found himself on a ledge among sullen clouds that billowed into unrecognizable and frightening shapes and clung to his face like wet fungi. They seemed to writhe their fetid filaments into his very soul to suck from him his newfound hope. He looked wildly around for the signpost of succour, but saw none. It was cold, and the damp air whined like a lost soul. In the shifting gloom, he could see no sign of the path. Although there were clouds, there was no sky beyond them, nor moon, nor stars, nor friendly sun. It was a chasm of eternity of blackest black. There was no sense of up, or down, or along. Just nothingness in which this walled world seemed to float like a saucer. If this was limbo, it was a more terrible place than hell, for hell at least had heat and volcanic colours, but here there was nothing but a cold, desolate, amorphous greyness. Here was a tomb capable of holding corpses. Was this the way to the great fall? Littlest picked himself up and climbed painfully back to the walled world, but at the gate there was no sign. The only way now appeared to be along the outside of this grey, featureless fortress, which seemed to wind away forever into the monstrous shifting cloud. He felt cold, numb, and desperately alone. He felt sick with vertigo, and closing his eyes, felt along it blindly. Suddenly his hand felt a change in the wall's profile. Opening his eyes, he saw a door not much higher than himself, set deep in it. Over the door was the inscription, "Small persons only." His heart leapt with hope. He tried to open the door, but it was securely locked. He beat frantically against it until his hands bled, but it remained shut fast. He felt he was lost forever in his abandoned Gethsemane. He sank on his threshold, exhausted and full of despair. For the first time forever, the little devil wept. Suddenly it grew deathly cold, and the leaden clouds parted and curled on the ground. Between them a lurid bone-white light grew, and the little devil felt a great force coming towards him. He opened his eyes and saw a monstrous shape. It was covered from head to foot with a grey, charnel-stained winding sheet. It seemed as if it had been once tall and powerful, but was now humped and twisted by disease. On his hooded head was a pitted and blackened crown, and set with blood-red stones. The head turned slowly and painfully this way and that like a blind man. The little devil knew he was smelling out his very soul. Then the leprous apparition stilled and seemed to look straight at him. It surveyed him for some moments, then the wall and the sealed door.
"Even you, little one, even you."
Satan groped forward, ran his hand over the little devil, then the door, and found his description.
"So, it has come to this. It is you and I alone. I deliberately choose this burden to find justice. Yet he, in there, does not realize what he has done. The perfect comes before, has so little knowledge of the perfect that comes after. How is it he is so blind when he sees so much horror? So much power, and so little knowledge of the consequences. Yet I am the one who is cursed with the evil of this world. Is it justice? Is it? Is it?
Almighty! Hear me! You have not heard my voice since the fall, for you have strangled it with ice. But I'll speak again. Hear me! My heart has been so scarred, it scarcely beats. Yet even I have pity on this little one. Yes, even I. Yet you, when they call the Great Father, were not moved. Why? Why are there so many orphans? Why, when you heard the screams of the mothers of the firstborn, you did nothing? Why? Why have you abandoned even your own sons as rats at the cross? Why? Why do you skulk in your golden palace and say nothing? Do nothing? Why? Are you ashamed? Why is it that even his tiny squeaks can summon a living corpse you see before you? You remain unseen, silent, and uncaring. Hear me! Listen to me! Is there no small, dusty corner of heaven where you could permit a nest for this little mouse? Tame and rest in peace? He's such a small one, and this is such a small door. Will you not open it? It would hardly make a draught. You, wallowing in the golden sun of paradise, would not even notice it. It's so little to ask. Can you not grant even that? Why? Why?
Salem bent down and picked up the sobbing imp.
There, my little imp. It is open.
For a moment he held Littlest and kissed him tenderly on the head. Then he put him through the new open doorway.
Go. Find happiness for both of us.
All this while, Littlest had kept his eyes, blinded by the tears, tight shut against the horror. Suddenly he felt sunshine upon him, and the feeling of well-being returned, and only then he found himself once more inside paradise. Yet while the vista still hectically beautiful, but he caught his breath. The water of life cascaded from crystal fountains among the filigree scented trees hung with blossoms, while a pretty raven was showing. Here were souls that born to gain like a cycle of time, doubt, pain, parting or death. The sick, deformed, injured strode like demigods. Lovers, parted by death or unrequited love, lived reunited, entwined in dreaming fields, their faces transfigured. Barren women heard burrowing babies stillborn in life to the breasts. Children giggled and gambled in groves, and lullabies and lollipops. Souls, once abandoned by the fickle glancing eye of time, had become epitaphs of light. Others, seeing dear faces they had left behind long ago, laughed and wept in each other's arms. It was the place where all things had come to rights, where dreams came true. Even the very flowers made music. Rooted to the spot, Littlest Devil felt as if someone had taken his brother's hand after a long journey and shown him his own soul sleeping like a child and said, "You are home."